Alright, let's dive into something that's got everyone talking, Trump Media's new Truth API. This isn't just another tech launch, it's a move that blurs the lines between social media, politics, and finance in a way that's both fascinating and, frankly, a bit unsettling. Here's how it works. Trump Media is now offering early access to Donald Trump's Truth Social posts, yes, the same posts that can move markets, to institutional customers for a hefty fee. We are talking up to $100,000 a month, according to some reports. Crazy, right? What makes this really interesting is the sheer audacity of it. Personally, I think this is a masterclass in monetization, turning something as simple as a social media post into a high-stakes financial tool. But here's the kicker, it's not just about the money. It's about power, influence, and the question of who gets to profit from information. When Trump tweets, truths, about Iran or oil, the markets react. And now, someone's paying top dollar to get their info a few seconds faster. What this really suggests is that we're entering a new era where even the most mundane presidential musings can become a commodity. One thing that immediately stands out is the ethical gray area here. Jim Bianco, from Bianco Research, points out that this could lead to more market-moving posts. But is that a good thing? In my opinion, it's a slippery slope. If Trump knows people are paying for his posts, does that change what he says or when he says it? Sean Maguire, a Trump supporter and venture capitalist, even called this move a cheapening of Trump's policy wins. And he's not wrong. When you start monetizing access to a president's thoughts, it raises a deeper question: are we turning governance into a pay-to-play scheme? What many people don't realize is the potential impact on everyday investors. Dean Baker, from the Center for Economic and Policy Research, nails it when he says this could hurt regular folks. If institutional traders are getting early access, retail investors are left in the dust. Joe Saluzzi from Themis Trading puts it bluntly, the loser is always the retail investor. And that's a problem. We are essentially creating a two-tiered system where the wealthy get an edge, and everyone else is left guessing. Now, let's talk about the legal side. James Surowiecki argues that this could violate insider trading laws. Personally, I think that's a stretch, but it's not entirely off the mark. If Trump is profiting from information that belongs to the government, it's a murky situation. Jason Calacanis takes it a step further, saying this is a sign that no one around Trump is giving him good advice. And honestly, that's a scary thought. If this is what's happening now, what else is going on behind the scenes? A detail I find fascinating is Vuk Vukovic's take. He's a hedge fund guy who says Trump's posts are mostly noise. Even if you get early access, the market doesn't always react the way you'd expect. So, are people paying six figures for essentially random information? If you take a step back and think about it, this could be the ultimate example of FOMO, fear of missing out, driving bad decisions. In my opinion, this is less about smart investing and more about the allure of being close to power. So, where does this leave us? Personally, I think this is a wake-up call. We're seeing the intersection of politics, social media, and finance in a way that's unprecedented. It's not just about Trump or Truth Social, it's about the broader trend of monetizing influence. What this really suggests is that we need to start asking tougher questions about transparency, fairness, and the role of money in our political system. Because if this is the future, we are all going to need to pay attention, literally and figuratively. What do you think? Is this the new normal, or a line we shouldn't cross? Let me know in the comments.